of the show, Oscar and Golden Globe winner Ariana DeBose is back on stage for the first time in 8 years, starring in the new off-Broadway musical, The Baker's Wife. Here to tell us all about it and to talk about how she plans to celebrate Halloween is the multi-talented Ariana DeBose. Ask you something. Do you think Halloween is a lonely holiday?
You know, I shan't invalidate anyone's feelings.
Oh,
because
good.
I shan't do that. But for me, I think Halloween can be what you make of it, you know? And like some of my fondest memories are going out and, you know, trick-or-treating or just being with community.
Was there a favorite costume?
Absolutely. I think well, one of the first ones I can remember, I was Snow White.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I was a Disney kid, you guys.
Yeah.
So I dressed up as...
you were
I dressed up as all the princesses until eventually my mother and I had the conversation about, you know, cultural appropriation and we need to be cognizant and da-da-da-da-da. But Snow White, we give her a free pass. But no, I loved it. I remember the carnivals and like going and being with family.
Yep.
And in my adulthood, like, yeah, I go to Halloween parties. I think it's fun. And costumes are a great icebreaker, you guys.
Totally.
It is.
You know, so I use it as a tool.
Nice.
Take it if it's helpful.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about you. Earlier this month, I had the huge honor of presenting you with the Rita Moreno Award for Excellence from HOLA, the Hispanic Organization of Latin Actors.
Yes.
And you gave the most beautiful, most poignant, just touching acceptance speech. Here's a clip.
In my experience, especially my experience with West Side Story, even though I was so afraid to let all of you down, but in that fear, I was actually given my becoming. So sometimes you have to be deathly afraid of something to discover who you are.
It was such a beautiful night, and you were very emotional that night. What did the award mean to you?
It meant a great deal. And first of all, thank you for being there for me, for showing up. I think it's the most powerful thing you can do for someone you care about is to just show up. But I was very emotional that evening. It was one of the first times I've been out in public since my mother passed.
Yeah.
She passed in August. She was 57.
Miss
Wow.
Gina.
Thank you. Miss Gina DeBose. She had stage 3 ovarian cancer, so very passionate.
wow.
Go to the doctor, get checked.
Yeah.
But you know, I'm in grief, and going out in public sometimes and having to public speak is hard. And all my little triggers kind of like started to creep back up. The not enough trigger, or am I gonna offend someone? Am I gonna say the right thing? Which I think is also very normal to have to address your feelings as they come up. But I was also so comforted being there with all of you, because it was like the hug, the comfort blanket I needed to be surrounded by community and my culture. My Latinidad is part of the fabric of who I am. I am a Black Puerto Rican woman.
Yes.
And I am very strong. And my mother raised me to be all of those things. And so when I walk in a room, and I also said that last night, no matter what room you walk into, take all of who you are with you.
That's
because
right.
the room will have been better for having you in it.
I love that.
And I don't know if people know the story, though, which I think is, to put it in context, that Steven Spielberg had to ask you several times to convince you to play this role because you didn't think you were Latina enough.
Yeah, I mean...
She won an Oscar for it.
Yeah.
I did, and I'm very grateful. Well, I mean, let me make sure the record is straight. He only had to ask me once, but they did have to ask me several times to just walk in the room. I was really scared. I mean, come on, let's just be real. Back at that moment in time, they were not casting unknowns. They were casting famous people to do these kinds of films, movie musicals. And I was like, I don't want to go in and know that I have everything that they probably want and need, but not get the job because I don't have enough followers and I'm not famous enough.
Yeah.
I didn't have it in me to deal with that kind of rejection at that moment in time. But once I did walk in, I learned let them surprise you.
Yeah.
Who are you to say no to yourself?
Yeah.
I was saying no to me because I was afraid.
Yeah. And you killed that role.
Thank you.
Killed that
so
role.
proud.
Into that one-woman show you did, and that was.
Thank you for coming.
That was good.
I'm glad you liked it.
It was excellent. But let's talk about you and theater.
Yes.
Because fans fell in love with you, the Donna Summer,
Yeah, the Donna
Donna
Summer
Summer musical, and of course Hamilton. Everybody knows she was in Hamilton, right? But it's actually been 8 years since you've taken the stage.
Yeah.
And so, thankfully, for all of us, your fans, you are back. You're starring in the very funny and very moving off-Broadway musical, The Baker's Wife. Go see it. Alongside Scott Bakula as the baker.
Yes.
Now, the music is fantastic. It was written by Stephen Schwartz, who
Yes.
also wrote the music, by the way, for Wicked. So
Yes.
for those music lovers.
Go see Wicked
Yeah,
Part 2.
exactly.
And but come
And
see
then
our
come see the play. So your roots are in the theater. How does it feel to be back?
It's another warm hug. You know,
Yeah.
it again, as on a personal note, in my journey with healing, going back to my roots. And sometimes I feel like a squeaky bicycle that needs WD-40. But you know what? I'm doing it. I'm giving myself the process. And I've always loved the connection that an actor has with an audience in the theater. It's very different than making movies. It's ephemeral, and the audience for me is always the last character in a show. And you guys are my barometer. You tell me where I am. If you're following,
You pull the energy.
I do.
Yeah.
I feed off of that, and I think I do some of my best work in the theater, and I'm really proud to get back to it, especially with this incredible cast. Like, yes, we do have Scott Bakula, you guys,
Yeah.
Quantum Leap.
Yeah.
Quantum, and we've got Nathan Lee Graham. He's just so funny, and the great Judy Kuhn, who was one of the OG cast members of Chess, and she was also the voice of Pocahontas.
Yeah.
Voice of an angel. Like, I'm so grateful to be doing this work with an incredible ensemble cast because I'm learning from them. Yeah. They buoy me. And they ultimately make me better. So I hope that you will come see not only me, I love that you'll come see me, because also we're in the round, y'all. It's a tiny space.
It's a small stage.
Yeah. It's a tiny space. I could sit on your lap if I wanted to.
Yeah.
You want me to sit on your lap, Miss Joy?
Yeah, anytime.
That's what I wanted to mention. So I can't wait to see it. Two of our producers were raving about it, and they're saying it's such an intimate theater, and it's so rare you get to see actors you love, never mind Oscar and Golden Globe winners, that close and personal. But the story has everything. Gossip, betrayal, love, romance, hits so many notes. So I have to ask, are you a romantic person?
Oh yeah. I'm a romantic, but I also, like, for me, romance is very much found in thoughtfulness. Yeah. Like, I don't necessarily need you to, like, spend a bunch of money on jewels.
No?
You don't have to do that. You really don't.
But if you do, it's okay.
But if you do, it's okay. Definitely okay. But I just love coming home, and if someone has, like, made the time to make me a beautiful meal and bought flowers or something, like, I find that incredibly romantic. Or you drew me a bubble bath because you know I'm working hard.
Yeah.
Thank you
acts
so
of service.
Acts of service. Like, that's my love language. And I'm the same. Like, I do things like that. Or, like, I'll make you cookies if I know what kind of cookie you like.
Chocolate chip.
Nice.
There were rumors that you turned up at the Townhouse, a famous gay piano bar here in New York City, and hopped up to sing. Now, there's not much evidence floating around. Can you confirm or deny that this took place?
That's what we heard. That's the word on the curve.
That's the word on a curve. I mean, I would say no comment, but I had a great time.
You just stay as grounded as you are.
I know.
I intend to.
Terrific.
Feet on the ground, guys. It's safer down here.
Good girl.
Yes.
Our thanks to Ariana DeBose. The Baker's Wife is now playing at New York's Classic Stage Company through December 21st. That's all. Get your tickets.